What's the most common screenwriting mistake I see? It's this. It's not making certain emotional moments land. So every script, doesn't matter whether it's a comedy or a drama, half hour or feature length, has a handful of moments that absolutely have to land with the audience. So that means the audience has to feel them. They have to register these moments. So these moments can be like confessions or apologies, something intimate, something emotional, right? And I remember early on in my career, I was guilty of this too. I remember my partner and I turned in a script on Just Shoot Me, and Steve Levitan, the showrunner, he read it. He goes, "This moment's not landing." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" I point to the script. I go, "Here's the line." He goes, "Yeah, a line is not enough because it'll still get lost. The audience won't register it. It'll get lost. You have to spend more screen time on that moment. So often that means stepping it out. So if you have a line of dialogue, you might stretch it out into more of an exchange. Or maybe you'll turn a line of dialogue into a longer speech. And that way the audience can feel it." And so a great example of this, I just happened to watch the other night, is the ending of Jerry Maguire. It's like the perfect example, right? Remember, so in that movie, Tom Cruise, at the end, he finally gets what he wants. His client makes a big catch, and now Tom Cruise is going to be, on top of the world as a big shot agent. And in that moment, he makes a realization. He's like, "No, that's not really what I want. I thought I wanted that, but what I really want is the girl," because he had just broken up with his wife, Renee Zellweger. So in that moment, he starts running to her, right? And they always run in that moment. The character always starts running. So he gets to her house. She's in the middle of some kind of women's group or something. He enters and he goes, "Hello, I'm looking for my wife." And, she stands up and he makes this big heartfelt apology, how he was foolish, the error of his ways. And then he concludes that long speech with, what was that final line? It's that line that now became, famous. He says, "You complete me," right? And then what does she say? She says, "You had me at hello." That whole speech, in other words, it was for her, but it was really for the benefit of the audience. How do I know that? Because she didn't really need to hear it. She said, "You had me at hello." That speech was for us. It has to land for us, right? For more tips on how to be a better writer, you can follow me here, but you can also sign up for a free lesson, which is a much longer lesson that I have. And you can go here to get it at Michael Jamin Writer.